Good day, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast for today's significant historical events. Let's dive into what happened on this date in the past. On this day in 1792, George Vancouver stumbled upon what we now know as Vancouver, BC. Isn't it a twist of fate that he discovered a place named after him? Talk about great branding. Fast forward to 1812, Napoleon launched his infamous attack on Russia. After a series of provocations from Moscow, he was ready to strike. Though let's be honest, he was always a little short on patience and height. In 1839, sports history was made as the very first baseball game was played in America. And guess where? Right next to a field where they were, humorously enough, growing grass to see which would be faster. This was also the debut of the popular tune, "Take Me Out to Whatever This Is Called." I hear they're currently in the bottom of the 8th inning. That explains why it was dubbed the Battle of the Unbeatens. Ironically, on that same day, Jeremiah Bonds tested positive for a banned substance, even as both pitchers boasted a perfect 0.00 ERA. Moving on to 1931, mobster Al Capone was indicted on a staggering 5,000 violations of prohibition and perjury. Capone claimed his innocence and, ever the politician, announced he still planned to run for mob boss. He even tried to deflect blame, claiming it was all WikiLeaks and Donald Trump's fault. Then in 1939, exactly 100 years after baseball's inception, the Baseball Hall of Fame opened its doors in Cooperstown. Little did they know that one day they'd have to consider adding a steroids wing. In 1974, Little League Baseball finally caved to pressure and welcomed girls to the field. Because really, why not? No added cost for cups, after all. Now let's talk about today. Today is World Day Against Child Labor, National Peanut Butter Cookie Day, National Jerky Day, National Loving Day, and National Red Rose Day. In birthday celebrations, we have singer Robin turning 46, still looking for that last name. We suggest she might consider a gig with Batman. Rapper Grandmaster D is 63 today. He's the youngest of the Grandmasters A through D. Not sure what the D represents, but his original name was Drew Carter. Celebrating her special day, singer Meredith Brooks, now 67, is known for a hit we can't mention on air. Yes, we're talking about Bitch. Just wish her a happy birthday, and she might share the story behind it with you. Although if you're going to be remembered for just one song, maybe that wasn't the one you'd want. Another birthday shout-out goes to Bunny Carlos from Cheap Trick, who turns 75 today. And let's not forget Marv Albert, who is still alive and kicking at 84, though not behind the broadcast mic anymore. If you want to hear a memorable kick, just ask him about his legendary calls. Speaking of which, his hair is 55 years old too. His voice still shouts basketball, while his hair whispers Donald Trump. Lastly, it's a National Red Rose Day, a beautiful tribute to the flower symbolizing love and romance. Did you know that the June birth flower is the rose? In many early cultures, red roses adorned wedding ceremonies. And speaking of love tokens, 15% of the nearly 200 million roses sold on Valentine's Day are bought by women for themselves. Today is a perfect day to indulge in a little self-love. And that wraps up our historical recap. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to celebrate a little love today, whether it's for others or yourself. Until next time.